Safekeeper, Wolfkeeper, guests from near and far, welcome back to more Digimon Story, Sleuth, Hacker's Memory. Hi. Hey YouTube, good to have you there. Hey Moon Goddess Wolf, good to have you in chat too. Hi. Hello. Welcome to more Digimon. Are you ready for more Digimon? I am so ready for more Digimon games with long names. Let's see what's going on here. Beat hijacking hacker Saya. Digimon have found blacklisted hacker on coolon level 3. Strange people everywhere. I guess I do that first. You know, a little bit of warm up. The brain helmet is back. Of course the brain helmet is back. It was never gone. It was never gone. As soon as we could take it, I was like, please, do we have to do it? And chat was like, yep. We're going back. We're going back to the brain cage. So we're searching for a hacker around here, hey? There is no other option. True too. Hey, there's the hacker. I didn't know that I can like use my camera option. I like my camera like that. That's cool. I forgot. I can zoom out, which helps a lot if you search for evil hackers. Safe. Talk to the hacker. It's so fun to hijack accounts and troll people. I can say anything and no one knows it's me. Oh no, you hurt me. Don't glare at me like that. Fine, you're cruising for a bruising. Okay. Cruising for a bruising. Getting willow whispered. Ouch. Okay. That's so rude! Stop it! Okay. That was not really fun. But that will be fun. Oh, goodbye. That will be fun. And now it's over. Giga chat. Saved the day. Idle bubble. That sounds like something I don't want. I'm sorry, I'm not brave enough to complain to people directly. Once I used someone else's account to complain, I was hooked. I don't like people getting mad at me. I won't hijack any more accounts. You sure? I like how easy these people change their mind. They're like evil hackers for like days or weeks maybe, and then one dude comes around and smack them across the face and they're like, oh no, I did an evil deed, I'm so sorry, I hate evil deeds, I will never do it again, like I only got like a power rush, I'm sorry. Like everyone is like this. I'm just so charismatic. Oh no, it's the helmet. It's the helmet, don't you worry. I don't have enough memory. How do I get more memory? I don't understand. Dekka's memory doesn't have memory? Oh no, yeah. It's so sad, but also so true. But I will keep my eyes peeled, whatever that means. Your wife had snuck in. Yeah, she's spying on you now, what you're doing in this chat room with this filthy pharaoh. Don't call me this, by the way, please. If you have a heart and a soul, never call me Filthy Pharaoh. That's for another website, chat. Cannot like reveal my secret identity. Okay, I only have this task right now. Oh yeah, I have like another hacker's memory. It's a journal recording days the author spent with someone they love. Date AAXX. I like that day. I had the idea of cooking for her. I've decided to make something from my home country of Brazil. I spent all day getting the ingredients and invited her over tomorrow. I can't wait to see her reaction. Date BBXX. I like that day too. Her reaction was a bit of a letdown. She ate everything, but her face was expressionless as usual. Maybe you dated a robot, man. I asked, and it seems her favorite fruit is rice balls. They're a bit simple, but giving someone what they like is a way of showing love. If she likes them that much, I'll make them for her next time. I think I'll add an extra twist from my second home country, China. That's a great idea. I'll come up with a recipe tonight and take them to her tomorrow. Date BBXX. Her reaction was a letdown. When I showed her the rice balls, her face lit up. But she looked disappointed when she noticed the Chinese twist. Yeah, why do you do this? She's like telling you what she wants and you're like, I ruined this now. Like, what is the point? That's love. I don't get it. What did I do wrong? I need to do better next time. Maybe she didn't like that they were so rich. But next time, I'll stick to the recipe from my third home, Kyoto. How many homes do you have, man? Date CCXS. Her reaction was a letdown. Something wasn't quite enough to bring out her big smile. But why? What was missing? She didn't like the rich ones or the mild ones. I can't be bothered with this anymore. I haven't slept a wink since what happened. In desperation, I made her one last batch. She ate them and smiled from ear to ear. They were just plain rice balls with salt. And the salt wasn't even that special, just ordinary cooking salt. Even so, she couldn't get enough of them. Then, with a smile on her face, she said they were amazing. I don't know why I bothered putting in so much hard work before, but I succeeded. I got to see what I wanted. The big smile? Is that like a secret word for something else? You on OnlyFans as well. Uh-oh, Maru. Uh-oh, Maru. Abandon ship. Abandon ship, Maru. Filthy Pharaoh would be a high-selling persona. Yeah, but no. I don't want to sell myself, thank you. I will not. You will not see my VTubing feed. You go away. What's the safe word? Stop it! It's most likely the safe word. Happy Hackers Record. Here I define several things about hackers. Hackers' personality characteristics. Typical hacker personality traits include intellectual prowess and curiosity. Many hackers are loners. However, the recent trend of hacker teams has meant that some now view these traditional solitary hackers as old-fashioned. Logical thinking is another common trait that hackers share. Logical thinking? You mean like breathing avoids oxygen intake is, you know, what, yeah, it's important? That's logical thinking. The ability to draw on or upload knowledge that some would consider pointless at any time is also important. Yeah, memes. They have little interest in social prestige or financial gain. Yeah, memes. Instead, the things... I feel like these are not hackers, I feel like these are Redditors. Sorry. Instead, the things they value are amusement and mental stimulation. There are many Eden hackers who use cracking to make money. However, the majority of hackers take a very dim view of such conduct. I'm something of a hacker myself. They're just describing. Super Potatoes, good to see you around. I love hacking. 9 gaggers. I'm thinking of a hacker myself. Beware of my powers. Oh god, help. Oh god, help. I hate it here. Mom, pick me up. Sleep when you're tired, eat when you're hungry, and fart if you have to shit. I mean, like, what a life, am I right? Yeah, it's true. Digilep. What's the snowflake badge? Are you jealous about another man's badge? You shall not look at another man's badge. First rule of the Pharaoh. It's not the first rule. The first rule is like Pharaoh first when it comes to food and drinks. We all know this. Which one is level done? Oh, the Yotama one is like next level. I go the Nomemon route. You will change to bed watch mode. Ooh. Oh yeah, you go bed. Actually, the first rule is Pharaoh first. Yeah, that's true. They defeated the Pokemon gym leader. Really? Is it the snowflake? No, it's like a... Yeah, it's like a charity badge. Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, we can go now and go on with our questies. I wonder where I can like get memory ups. I need them. There's way too much you don't know. Get the basics down. Is this a case? An email has arrived on the PC. There are loads of URLs for researching pages. Wow, so she's telling me to learn about the digital wave. I am the king of all-night cramming. Whatever that means. Erica's email contained links to sites of all the papers and articles about the digital waves. But there's too many. I'll exclude all the foreign sites that I don't understand. From the 5 remaining ones, excluding the articles that look too difficult narrows it down to 2. Oh yeah, we will not do the one with the knowledge inside. We take the picture book. Yeah, I take the picture book explanation, please. My head, my brain is still growing. This is why we need this helmet. So I take the picture book explanation for the topic, yeah. So, which one to choose? This one! I won't expect too much of myself. I've chosen what I can handle. Now I'll just hope for the best and focus as much as I can in the time left. That's the trick to all-night cramming. I can do this. That's the trick of like... I want the book with bright colorful pictures with no text. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was going for. These articles about the digital waves are too complicated. I don't like them. Dinosaur 1994, you are my rescue girl. You can save the world alone. Also, I want you to know that you are a fool because you brought your lovely people over here and now they're mine. Thank you so much for the raid. We look for new prey. Oh no, it's dinosaurs. Hey Draco, good to see you around. Hi. Hey Raiders, good to have you. Good to see you. Let's give you a wonderful shout out. Thank you, Maru. I hope you had a fantastic fool. Yeah, you brought the people to this place. That's always a trap. Thank you so much for bringing people over here. Hey, I hope you had a good stream. What did you stream, if I can ask you boldly? What did you stream, or you want to be that in secret? And why are you looking so cute while you play this? You played Viva Pinata? Ooh. 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 That's a good game. And you decided to raid a Digimon stream, hey? Yeah, that's a choice. That's a choice. Good to have you, man. Thanks again for bringing people over here. Very appreciated. You love the hat? That's no hat! That is a nemesis! Are you familiar with the Egyptian stories? Sit down, chat, get your pencils ready. I will enlighten you right now. This beautiful hat piece is called a nemesis. It is worn by pharaohs and also anyone who wants to prevent themselves to get burned by the sun. It's very comfy, actually. I have one in the real life too. Yeah, it will give, you know, it's so you don't get sunburn in your head, which is very convenient. And yes, you know, my chat room also knows all these like spiels already. They will never get them pencils out. They never write this down. I have to like explain this to my own chat room every goddamn day. They never know what the nemesis is. They always be like, memes? No, not memes, nemesis. Let's continue with the side article that I'm too dumb to understand. The term digital wave refers to energy that carries and retains digital information and the flow thereof. Although it is described as a wave, it is not actually known if it is a wave or particles. Nice necklace, thank you. Experts have demonstrated its existence. Also, oh yeah, for everyone who doesn't know me, I'm sorry, I totally forgot to like introduce myself for the raiders. So my name is Ustra Ahazu. I'm a self-proclaimed pharaoh. I love food. I love cats. And I'm allergic to them, but that's not, you know, in the digital world, that's not important. I love RPGs. I love RPGs from the PlayStation 1 the most, and you will see RPG gameplay on this channel fairly often. Also, starting soon, all Final Fantasy games in a row, every Saturday. If that sounds like something you would enjoy, you're heavily invited to join me. Also, everyone who's sitting in here, check out Dinosaur. He plays Viva Pinata. Sounds like fun. You should check him out for yourself. Experts have demonstrated its existence. However, it has not yet been harnessed for practical applications. Further study is necessary. Good article, so it basically says nothing about this. It's like, yeah, it's there, and maybe it's waves, and maybe it's particles, and maybe we have to look into this more. Good article, by the way. Erika and Akemi Suido said the digital shift in Shinjuku the other day was caused by the amplification of digital waves. That's not a necklace, that's, yeah, it was, yeah, we should like not go into this like too deep again. Look at my helm in game. You think big brain energy is flowing in here? That's not true. Sayo's thinking. The music is still too loud. Sayo's crazy. If anyone else has this opinion, you're also crazy, but I will lower the in-game soundtrack if you prefer to keep it this way. That's okay too. Would concentrate under the ground in Shinjuku. And why would there be eaters in the digital shift? Digital shift, digital wave eaters. They must be connected somehow. Basically, a digital shift occurs where a digital wave is disrupted, and eaters appear where a digital shift occurs. Sudoku, however his name is, shows up where eaters appear. Okay. And I'm ready for my bed. So late. So tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. I think I've reached my limit. So I read like one article and I'm like, oh no, it's 10 p.m. time for bed. Good that I'm the king of all-nighters. This reminds me of that mysterious detective. When I first met Kyoko Kuremi in Shinjuku, she was investigating the digital wave. Oh, will we like remember that? That would be cool. Oh, cool!
そこを行く地味な顔立ちの少年。動くな。そのままだ。そのままじっとしていてくれたまえ。実に興味深い。
Boom windows back. There are some interesting readings, yes, in the chest area. See that too.
君、今時間はあるかな。私の調査に付き合ってほしい。君は私の実験には
Oh yes, I
うっ
can
て
you
つ
like
けの
write
被
down
験
the
者のようだ。
event in Discord if you want to make this time? You can just write, oh your boss is beaten, can you get the last hit and what is the reward? That would be amazing.
そうか、それは助かる。
I smell coffee, oh no.
ではまずはすまないが、あそこに立ってもらえるかな。
What is over there? Can you stand over there for me? Okay. Yeah.
あ、そこでいい。ではそこで何かポーズをとってくれ。
And now strip for me!
そうだな。君はカメラを向けられたらどのようなポーズをとる？一般的な日本人は写真撮影の際は V サインを取る場合が多いらしい。つまりはそういう類のもので構わない。ちなみに日本人がよく V サインを取るのは数十年前のオリンピックで選手がこれを用いたことが始まりだそうだが、実際は戦時中にビクトリーの V として使用されたのが起源とされている。
V for victory, like my helmet. Oh.
時には平和の、時には挑発の意味も込められており、使うものや地域によって意味も異なるというわけだな。元来仕草というものは
Are we allowed pants inside the pyramid again? No. This reward, no.
おっと失礼。
Yeah, we rolled a 20 on the boss.
調査を続けよう。何でもいい。君がしっくりくるポーズをとってくれたまえ。
My go-to funny face.
それはなんだ？変顔？なるほど。ポーズをとってくれと頼んで変顔を決めてくるとは、私からするとやや斜め上の発想だ。
Pharaoh cosplay and no pants, it all comes together extra, yes.
だが写真撮影では仕草とともに表情も重要な要素とも言える。そこに狙いをつけてくるとは、君にはフィールドワークの才能があるようだな。そこまでの意図はない？何？君が意図せずとも君の行動は私に有益な結果をもたらしてくれるというものだよ。よし、わかった。楽にしてくれていい。ご苦労だった。では次に行こう。ついてきてくれ。
Where did she go? It was here a moment ago, and now she's gone. Hello? On the other side of the street, is this Ryuji from Persona 5 walking there? What's there a blonde boy running around here? That's like a... Is this Ryuji? He's like, you know, hands in his like pockets, like a little bit of a slow walk, bow kind of thing going on. Yeah, he has the same posture too.
次はここだ。すまないが、これを持ってくれないか?
Would be cool if that would be a reference. It cannot be a reference because this game is younger.
ぬいぐるみだ。なかなか可愛いだろ?
No.
だがそのぬいぐるみ、実はいわくつきでね。君も一度は聞いたことがあるだろう。物に霊的なものが宿るという話を。一口に物といっても種類は様々だ。小さければぬいぐるみや宝石、大きければ巨大な構造物にさえそういったものは宿るとされている。特にぬいぐるみなどの思い入れが強いものには、このぬいぐるみは私が別の調査で手に入れたものでね。実はおっと、また話が脱線したな。待たせたね。良い数値が取れたよ。何？気になるからさっきの話を最後までしてくれ。すまない、怖がらせてしまったな。だが安心したまえ。今のは冗談さ。君を怖がらせてぬいぐるみに意識を向ければ数値に変動があるかと期待したものでね。それは正真正銘ただのぬいぐるみさ。誤解しないでほしいのだが、物に霊的なものが宿るという話自体を否定しているわけではない。
What?
だがかの有名なつくも神も100年は念を込める必要があるという話だ。
Guys, I hate to interrupt this for a news flash. What are we talking about? What? I thought like we like, you know, this is again when we, our main character, like first encountered her, which is fine and handy and dandy and all that, but what are we talking about exactly? We're talking about like objects and spirits, and I stand in a position and make photos now? What? Is there like more context to this?
その話を参考にするのであれば、このように作られて日が浅いぬいぐるみに曰くなどあるわけがない。もちろんつくも神以外の何かが宿っている場合、可能性はゼロではないがね。それが怪異というものだよ。
Demons.
さて、次の場所に行こうか。
Why am I following her? I don't understand this. If like a stranger would say, "Oh yeah, can you stand there for a second?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, man." And then this is her character trait. Yeah, she looked like. What about like a character trait like spill the goddamn beans? What about that? That's not a character trait. He was captivated by the melons. True too. If a woman like this would like talk to me in like public and she wants my attention, like she wants me to like do all these arbitrary tasks for her, yeah, I would do that too. Sorry. Because she's spending time with me, chat.
今から私が言う言葉を覚えてくれ。では、ワタグルイタハルナフシトゥルフ。
What? Watagului tahalunafu situlufu.
Ha'ae lujifajil mongun.
Mongun? That sounds interesting.
以上だ。
Nani the fuck?
覚えられなかったか？ワタグルイタハルナフシュトゥルフ。
Now we summon the demons. And now we summon the demons. I had the feeling.
間違えずに頼むぞ。
You can't just not bump into a stranger with an open boob window. and like, you know, have a normal conversation. In the end of the day, you always summon demons. Happened to me twice already in this life, so.
私は少し離れてみていよう。こちらまで聞こえるような大きな声で頼む。
That's not embarrassing at all. Klaatu Marada! I said the words, I swear, I said them! I said the words! Maybe not every word, but I said them basically. We watched Army of Darkness like a few weeks back. It was so good to see that. We watched like all three basically. We watched Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, and we watched Shadow Army of Darkness. It was such a good watch. Like, Sayu really enjoyed like all of them for different reasons. The first one is like, you know, 80s horror but scary. It is kind of scary, like everything is going on and there's like wood cabin. And the second one is like more horror comedy but still has like good like horror parts in it. And like Army of Darkness is just so dumb. Also, I didn't know Army of Darkness has 2 different endings. I didn't know that. They made 2 different endings for this, and we saw the mall ending. There is an ending, I think, where he like stays in the medieval times. I think. This is the first one. Yeah, we should do Discord movie nights for sure. This one. Sorry? We summon Cthulhu in broad daylight in the middle of Shinjuku.
結果を見るにこの付近の数値は明らかに異常だ。何かが起きているのか、これから起こるのか。実に興味深い。探しがいがあるというものだ。早速動き出さなければ。おっと失礼。礼を言わせてもらうよ、少年。君のおかげで面白そうな事件の発生現場に居合わせることができそうだ。
Yeah, a very interesting phenomenon. A young man did everything to be close a boob window. Yep, investigated that, because I still don't know the purpose of all this.
では、先を急ぐのでね。失礼する。今の実験が何だったか？ああ、デジタルウェーブの数値を計測していたのだよ。今まさに新宿一帯のデジタルウェーブ数値に異常な変動が見られる。そこで通りすがりの君を使ってちょっとした検証をさせてもらったんだ。
Yo, Blazin, good to see you around. Yo, how have you been? I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking. I mean, for this week I'm surviving, but in general I'm doing good, thanks. Also, as you may or may not heard, I finished the hardest task in the Taskmaster race for Quest for Glory 4 fastest, so I'm like the slayer of beasts now, so only that you know.
デジタルウェーブは人の脳波や生体電気などにも反応するが、今回の異常は全く別で。
Do you feel like violence tonight? Oh man. Jersey. We can attack the boss in about 5 minutes. Everyone who wants to attack the boss too. Jersey is calling to arms. You know the drill. Use your channel points now or any form of support to attack the boss and maybe bring him down. You missed it completely? I mean, I guess you're very busy. I hope everything is good on your end, man. Plop. I hope everything is good on your end. I feel like you're always very busy, which is not a bad thing, but you know.
つまり君の存在がデジタルウェーブには何ら干渉していないと証明してくれたわけだ。自分で試すのが一番手っ取り早いのだが、私は被験体としてはいささか不都合があってね。君が来てくれたのはまさに天の廃材、巡り合わせ、偶然のような必然だ。
Are you a scientist?
研究員？そうだな。真理に迫ろうとする
Truth seeker?
私は研究員というより探求者だよ。私は興味がないことにはとんと無頓着でね。およそ学問には不向きな性質だ。知っているかい？古代ギリシア、ピタゴラス学派などは名乗るほどのものじゃないさ。
There is no need for names, you just summon the dark one.
そうだな。ただのしがない探偵といったところか。既存の情報を仕入れ分析し、現実と電脳空間で起こるあらゆる事象に目を向け真実をつかみ取る。それが電脳探偵の探求さ。ではな少年、縁があればまた会おう。
And that was my bizarre encounter with that detective. Okay, so this is all that happened. So I was standing around and she did something, research about digital waves, and I don't know what for, I don't know why, I have no clue. And this dragged on for like 15 minutes. Okay, cool. I'm awake, just resting my eyes, I say to myself in confidence. But I've been studying so long, maybe I should call it a day. Yeah.
現実と電脳空間で起こるあらゆる事象に目を向け、真実をつかみ取る。それが私の探求だ。
Oh, by the way, Blazon, if you want to see the Taskmaster race, you can see the race from Miller's perspective on YouTube, on Miller's channel. He has the whole thing recorded and ready on Discord already, on YouTube already. He was fast. I guess I could read a little more. And so we read. Learning about digital waves, we did that. 4 Digimon contacted me because it was so boring. So, how about you tell me some things you like? I want to know more about you. Things I like now. Farm 2. Successfully developing Alexandrite? What? I guess that's the thing. That Mirai said I should talk to you more. Alright, let's talk. I might not always be able to reply, but you can contact me anytime. Also, I found 1 new case, which is good. I was running out of cases. I was running out of cases. Now we have a new Casey. Yo, the sale price is like amazing. How much of the first cyberspace story do I remember? What was important of the first cyberspace story, to be honest? I mean, I know that she is obviously not human, the Mirai. I feel like she is not human by now, even. I know about the Eden syndrome, obviously, and I know all about that. Yugo is not Yugo right now, for example. I know that. I don't know. I don't know what you like. If you would pinpoint to something like very specific, but I think I know my way. I know my way around. It will also come back to me, like, during the story, I feel like. But if there was, like, a hint in this, I don't know. Digimon have found blacklisted hackers on cooldown level 1. Okay. Going in. I wish I had a cool hacker voice. Going in. Cooldown level 1. But all that said, I remember there was Nokia being amazing and beat the whole game, and I was like sitting there vibing with my V helmet, so... The problem with this game, as you just saw in this like little cutscene there is so much talk, and there was like this K-Cafe episode, or like K-Cafe task last time. Like, there's so much talk about all this nonsense that is not even remotely interesting. And then like they slid in like 5 words that are important. You like have to nitpick these 5 words out of it. How much will it take for him to notice that the boss fighter timer ran out? The what? You cannot fool me. One second, Jed. So, you think you can trick me? Let's go into the real battle music here. Okay. Here she is, our beauty, the Sand Witch, always and only for you. Jersey is leading the attack, so you shall have it. Jersey, the first one is yours, and you go for violence, 2 dice. Good dice. Then we have Armadude charging into battle. Right after Jersey, using all his might. Then there is Sayo, using also 2 dice. And I feel like that's the end of our attack today. Not many people wanted to attack that boss, it feels like. Thank you so much for defending the pyramid and like chipping down another boss. Very appreciated. Sandwiches, too seducing. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we will never beat that boss, to be honest. Who knows? I feel like the dialogue would be more boring if it just was one sentence, since they wouldn't give the character any personality. Oh no, I mean I'm an RPG lover. I love when they talk, but I wish they would at least... The most problem I have with this is like, for example, the K-Cafe one, where they don't even like use filler stuff. They just say, oh yeah, Nugget sealed it off. Ah yes, Nugget sealed it off. He sealed it off. Good thing he sealed it off. Oh my god, thank Nugget he sealed this off. Oh god, Nugget sealed this off. You cannot go there anymore because Nugget sealed it off. Oh yeah, Nugget is amazing hacker. Like, why do they do this? Like, this is something I just don't understand. It's like Dora the Explorer. Do you see the backpack? Can you see the backpack? You see the backpack in the picture? Can you point at the backpack? Like, God, stop that. Why? Like, this is not necessary. This gives no personality. This is just like dragging. Like, I like the coffee talk in the first one, even if it like, I didn't like it at first, but as we got into the story, I didn't care too much about it. It was like, yeah, that's like kind of neat. I like this like quirky nature of like people, and I like that they like try to I like that they, because of the lack of limitation the PSP had, they try to like fill the void with like dialogue and try to make the dialogue good, which is hard in English and even hard in Germany because all of this is Japanese, so most of the stuff is so loose translated that I feel like a few of the funny bits and quirks don't work because we don't know the culture that much. And so like weird stuff or out of the ordinary stuff for Japanese people, you cannot translate this into another culture. Like it's like very hard. Again, as I said about like Japanese comedy, for example, Japanese comedy is like a very slapstick. It's like a very slapstick kind of humor, and you need to understand this. It's like, oh yeah, someone, you know, slipped and fell. Haha, funny. Like there's like a not a weird, it's not a weird sense of humor. It's just like, you know, it's just like another style of humor. Oh no, the weird history stuff is funny and stuff. I again, this is like I like that. I like that very much, especially in the end of like Cyber Sleuth. I grow to the dialogue, but I will not grow to the amount of repeating. I'm gonna win the jackpot again today. Digimon, let me manipulate the odds. I can win the jackpots as many times as I wanna. You want me to stop? Then come and make me. Try your luck. Okay. Oh no, he's a plant-based Digi fighter. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Oh, that's a tanky plant. Wait a second. I wish I had more field effects. Again, when it comes to like plain quirkiness and they just talk to talk, that's fine for me. I always like that. But not repetition. Again, of course I complain about this. Like, oh my god, why is this conversation with Kyoko not going anywhere? What's the point of all this? And, you know, in the end it's like, yeah, she's like researching the digital waves in like a very unique way, you know, like her way, which is not her way. It's like the way that Digimon tries to do the stuff, which is fun to me, by the way. Like, I feel like Kyoko right now is one of the coolest characters in this, just because now you know why this person is so weird. She's not so weird only because I guess she tries to mimic a little bit of the personality of Kyoko, but also has this like unique like Digimon curiosity. I don't know how human world works kind of quirkiness to it. So it's very charming from like an alien standpoint, kinda. Do I want? No. I need more. Goddamn. I need more memory. I want to dig-evolve more. Only 2 more points. Only 2 more points. Lock out, please. Yeah, again, like and understanding her behavior now a little bit more is like kind of cool. No memory. So yeah, I don't mind Kyoko at all. Okay, I did this. What are we doing now? I guess BBS doesn't have any particularly important cases right now. Maybe it's time to ask Mirai what's afoot. Oh! All this arbitrary like blah blah talking was to remember that she exists and I maybe should go to her? Mirai? Wait, Mirai is not Kyoko. Mirai is the Digilab girl. Oh my, look at that face. Might you be lost? I think so. It appears that someone in Eden's community area has a lot to say about some trouble that happened. Okay. Oh, interesting. The game was like, yo, you should like explore more, maybe. Are you lost? Maybe you should like, you know, log into servers from time to time to see what's up and what's changing. That was neat. Like a, you know, a kind of hint system. Oh, thank you, Sawyer. Sawyer gave me a feel well soon cookie. I like the feel well good. I feel well so soon. Sorry. Cookie. Oh, that was not necessary, but thank you. Yeah, I just talked a little bit about the Quest for Glory community race. I was thinking that Kara, the person that hosted the event and was the taskmaster, would like push out a video from all perspectives. So I was not even thinking in like bringing out my perspective. Wait a second, still cookie. Sorry. I had a very stressful day today. I'm sorry if I'm eating on stream. I'm rude. I'm sorry. But the day was very stressful. And Sayo was like, my girlfriend is taking. She tries to like take extra care for me today. That's super sweet, by the way. I'm very grateful for that. You'll never believe what happened. My friend's bank ID was stolen from her account. That's terrible. Was it a virus? I don't think so. She was on her way back from some event and realized it had been stolen. That's so strange. It's me. Are you free now? A case has come in from Hugo, but Chitose and I are busy with other cases. It's quite a big job, but you can handle it. Take a look at the bulletin board. I was just eavesdropping on these two ladies. I guess they're gone now. Okay, bye. I think these bank account raids are not not even remotely related to what I will find now on the bulletin board. Let's see. That cannot be. That would be utter coincidence, right? Just, you know, eavesdropping in a conversation and now having the same, like, task. A hacker's justice. Dreamin is creating problems in Eden. They need to be reined in. Help Hootie as well. Eavesdropping, wasn't it just stalking? No. If you have a helm like mine, you cannot really stalk people. There's a memory up. Yup, I do this. I mean, I have to do this, but, you know, I also... Hugo might be at the Saxon forum. I will go ask for details, okay? Wrong button. This is not the bulletin board from Sleuth. I always think I have to, like, leave this bulletin board to, like, you know, move on to the next thing. But they made it clever in this, so everything is in one place. And you don't have to, like, run to 5 places to, like, do what you need to do. So I like the convenient changes in this, too. Because I always feel like I only critique on games, because that's what, you know, most likely comes to my mind. This is what happens to, like, a lot of things in real life. You know, most likely if you talk shit about something, that will stick more than the good stuff. Also, because I don't talk about the stuff I like, people get the impression I don't like much about this game, which is not true. But I just never talk about the stuff I like. I only speak up when I, like, you know, have complaints, which is weird. Maybe I should, like, spice it up a little bit more in the future, remind myself, and maybe you guys, if you want to do me a favor, and you guys spy on me, you know, you watch me and you say like, oh, he's like saying like some critique about the game. Just like do me a favor and just ask like, oh yeah, what do you like about the game? Or like, we know, what do you like about the situation or whatever? And so I can like shift from like the critique to the good things I have in my head, but will never talk about. Because I would not play these games and would not enjoy them, so... And I would not play the second part of this game if I would not enjoy the first game, obviously. I would not pump like another 40 hours in this if I didn't enjoy the first 40. I've been waiting for you. I assume you're from Hootie. What do you mean? You know me. You what? Yes. Sorry, interrupted him, but he wasn't ready.
少し脅かしてしまったかな。何？いつも通りやってくれればいいさ。では依頼について説明しよう。君はドリーミンという組織を知っているかな？
Not really.
ドリーミンはエデンのシステムを悪用して罪のない人たちから金を巻き上げている詐欺グループだ。手口はこうだ。まずエデンで何らかのイベントを主催し参加者を募る。集めた参加者に催眠暗示をかけ、その隙にクレジット情報を抜き取り多額の金を引き出す。もうかなりのユーザーが被害に遭っているようだが、奴らはどこにも手がかりを残さず逃げ回っている。電脳空間で催眠暗示とは奇妙な話だと思うだろうが、おそらくエデンアバターから受け取る疑似感覚を乱すような攻撃が参加者に仕掛けられていると僕は推測している。気を引き締めてかかってくれ。実はザクソンのメンバーにも被害者が出た。一般ユーザーならともかく僕たちまで回避できない強力なハッキング攻撃。相手は相当腕のいいハッカーだと予想される。このまま放っておくとさらに被害が広がってしまうだろう。ドリーミンのような奴らを僕は決して許さない。エデンはそんな奴らのための場所じゃないんだ。
I feel like these groups. Sorry, I speak up in this, but I always feel like these groups are super stupid. Because these groups are also in real life. Like, yeah, if you have the power to scam money, I feel like they have the power to scam some kind of money. Why do they scam money from private people? You think I mean, I guess there's like more. I guess there's like more common folk and you know, like quote air quotation ordinary people around them. There's like bigger targets you can, you know, target. But I feel like how much people do you have to scam to like get a reasonable amount of money out of it? You know what I mean? Like you have to betray so many people to like make it worthwhile, kinda. So I feel like this is, I don't know, like a weird scam, to be honest. Like, I don't know, you put so much effort in something that you know, for every individual, like, pays out so little. We have this in Germany, by the way. Especially here, you get warned over the radio too. Like, there are groups here who call your number, like your cell phone or whatever, and they disguise themselves as like relatives or like policemen or whatever, and they scam like old people majorly. That, you know, some relative or whatever is in need for money, and they need to like send money to a place or send money onto like a air quotation hospital account or whatever, so it's like, you know, needed for something, blah blah. It's like, oh my god, this is so weird. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it works, and I feel like that's, you know, meh. And thank you for the announcement, sorry. Yeah, for everyone who wants to vote and wants to have a vote on you know, on these things, maybe join Discord if you want to join on the big votes. You need to be, you will find out everything on Discord, but you will have to be a supporter of the show. That's my only restriction. That's my only paywall, to be honest. But I feel I want a big one because everything on the channel is free. And of course, you can like watch whatever I stream, you can watch it. But I want my supporters to guide the show a little bit, so that's what you get. You can still enjoy it, so if you want to check YouTube, etc. Yeah, that's a good point too. I will like go into like more after this week. I guess I will like go and make more funny little videos and stuff. But thanks for hearing me out. Let's continue Digimon.
今仲間が奴らの居場所を探っている。
Sorry that I come up with all these things in like dialogues already because my brain is like working
エデンで
during
犯
that
罪
time.
を行っている以上、必ず電脳空間内のどこかに拠点を設けているはずだ。君は先行しているフェイと合流して共に調査に当たってくれ。彼女は常にあちこち移動をしているようだが、このフォーラムの誰かが行き先を知っているはずだ。聞いてみるといい。
Okay, nice. Speaking of all of this, and speaking about the vote, there's like a heavy competitor to Gothic too. It's called like The Last Remnant, which is a fantastic RPG. So I can see why it is a heavy competitor. So whatever it is, Gothic 2 or The Last Remnant, I look forward to play it for sure. Digaline's confusing. My friends got me to start, but I still don't get it. Yeah, it's like TikTok, man. You will never get it. She took some people to look for the enemy hideout. She should have taken me. That's information that I find cute, but will not tell me where she is. Someone mentioned her going to under coolon level 1 just now. Have you played much of Last Remnant? I myself played 2 playthroughs on the PC version, which means I could never finish all the optional tasks because optional tasks on the PC version are tough as nails and they're too hard to like even remotely try. And Sai started a playthrough now on the Switch, which is more on the Xbox version, so it's a little bit easier, so you can actually do all these tasks. So yeah, I played a lot. I played it. It's not a blind playthrough for me. I love the characters in The Last Remnant. Have you played it, Amadou? No. Okay. Do you know what The Last Remnant is, though? That's I guess that's an interesting question too. What was it about? Oh yeah, I was to check if this is where I had to undercool on one. Okay, yeah, I don't have a big brain today, so I had to check if this is really the place, but it is. Good. Ba-bow. Like, the Last Remnant is like a fantastic game, especially if you like character stories. If you like individual character stories, it's kind of neat because the main story is big ? But the side stuff is amazing. Like, there's so many characters in the game that are so well written, and I like how unique everyone looks. And I like the battles extremely. I love the battle style. Like, you have like a turn-based RPG, but also it's a tactics game, and also like it's a strategy game. It's so weird and bizarre if you see this for the first time. But I guarantee you it will be not even remotely like overwhelming, just because I know what's going on. And so I can like translate it to easy or worse, because the game, to be fair, the game is not very good at explaining his own battle system, which is a little bit weird, and I guess people had trouble with this a lot. This is why the game is not really well known. It's a Square Enix game, by the way, so it is from the Final Fantasy, you know, house, quote unquote. Music. Hello. Hey, no, stop. Ah.
猫がこんなにたくさん。1匹、2匹、3匹、たくさん。
Those Saxon hackers have glazed eyes and are muttering to themselves. What can I do? Leave them alone. Snap them out of it. Yeah, I guess I try this. I can't just leave them like that. Punch him! Your Fortnite isn't glitched anymore? That's cute.
俺何してたんだ？
どうしたのかしら、私。
Can you level up now? You level up.
いい夢を見ていた気がするんだけど。これってもしかして例の敵からの攻撃？
お前が助けてくれたのか。サンキューな。その服フーディエだろ。お前もドリーミー探しに協力してくれんのか。
そうだ、姉さんは一緒にいたはずなのに見当たらないわ。ねえ君、姉さん、フェイさん。
きっとまだ調査を続けてるんだ。俺らフェイさんと一緒にドリーミンのアジトを探っていて、それらしい奴らと遭遇したんだ。捕まえようとしてバトルになって、気がついたらこのざまさ。
私たちいつの間にか敵の催眠攻撃に引っかかってしまっていたのね。リーダーらしいハッカーがいたから、姉さんはきっとあいつを追っていったんだわ。
いや、守備はどうだい？そっち。そうか、フェイは一人で幹部を追いかけていったのか。彼女の実力なら問題はないと思うが心配だ。君はそのままフェイを追ってくれ。
ユーゴ、俺たちも姉さんを追いかけます。
いや、君たちは帰還してくれ。
でも
君たちは敵の攻撃で疲弊しているはずだ。戻って休むんだ。分かってくれ。これ以上味方に犠牲を出したくない。
ユーゴ、
分かったわ。
心配しなくても君たちの意志は僕たちが継ぐ。仲間がフェイの居場所を特定したようだ。やれやれ。敵のアジトを見つけたら連絡してくれと言っておいたのに、どうやら彼女は一人で敵のアジトに向かってしまったようだ。分かっている。このままにはしておかないさ。アジトの URL を送る。
So I went to here and she's not even here? Okay. Dreamin' hideout URL. I will go.
よそのチームのやつに任せるのは尺だが、ユーゴにあそこまで言われちゃ仕方ねえ。
姉さんのこと任せたわよ。
I will never let them down. I will never let them fall. I will never betray their trust, and I will never fart in a jar. Let's go beat them up. I wish I could get my memory up now, because it would be amazing to have like a third big boy Digimon on my side. But I guess that will not happen, so... But they give me not too much opportunity to like level up much, so... I'm interested in how we will end up. Will this be a scary battle? Find out in the next episode of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good punch. That was a good punch. That must be a very hard ledge. Cannot even see it. Same battle. Okay. Did I mention that I like Gargomon? But I kind of wish we could, like, you know, move on a little bit when it comes to Digimon. Just a bit. Because I like them, but we have like I feel like we have like basic bitches going on when it comes to our team. Even if Mega Seadramon is like a badass and strong, still feel like we're, you know, not really powerful. I'm not powerful, unique. That's what unique. I feel like we're not that unique of a team. Holy crap. That was interesting. Getting another farm expansion. Listen up. Which type do virus Digimon damage most? Data. I guess. I don't know anymore. I maybe forgot. Where are we going? Oh, first attack. I was like, what's going on? He was like, huck. Who's hucking over here? Yeah, we could also like play The Last Remnant with like Japanese voice acting, which is not too cool because the English voice acting of The Last Remnant is kind of cool though. Then again, the Japanese one is also good. I like both. Now that I think about this. David-sama. There will be a Dominion battle. They lied to me. This is just a normal, ordinary Digimon battle. Oh my god, this is a good song. This is like the song. That's a good one. After like we listen to this. Here it is. Yo. Oh, she's smiling. Girl, what made you smiling like this? I don't know.
あなた、状況が分かっているのかしら。単身アジトに乗り込んできて、こうして私の仲間に囲まれているのはあなたの方なのよ。味方が一人増えたところで、そちらの不利は変わらない。さっさと尻尾を巻いてお逃げなさいな、おバカなハッカーさん。
All good?
私は優しい大人だから、今なら年下のお板の一つくらい見逃してあげてもよくってよ。
言ってくれはりますな。わっちはあえて一人で来たんや。部下を可愛がってくれた落とし前を。夕ご飯を呼ぶまでもない。ハンさんらみたいな人間のクズの相手は。
言ってくれるじゃない。でもそういうセリフはこの夢を破ってからお言いなさいな。
Dominion battle。
なんや、この甘い匂い。しまった。おや、夕ご飯いけまへんわ。そんな。
Oh God。
わっちが最愛のパートナー。そんな。
Aww, Faye. Aww.
死んでしまいます。
Oh, oh, she's so cute. She's acting strangely. No, it's just like the hackers from before. Oh no.
あなたも眠りに落ちなさい。お子様はお休みの時間よ。甘美で幸せな夢があなたを抱いてくれるわ。大人に立てつくからこうなるのよ。
Okay. But who will wake me up?
起きて。起きてよ。
Erica?
ねえ、起きてよ。
Ooh. Yo.
もう
Dating time.
どれだけ声をかけても起きてくれないんだから。でも君の寝顔を見てるの楽しかったよ。ねえ、今日いつ帰ってこれる？私ね、
What?
もっともっと君と過ごしたいの。
Why am I dreaming about her? From all the things. Can I not like dream about Kyoko's boob window? Maybe?
わがまま言ってごめんね。こういうの迷惑？
You're not Erica.
どうして？
Yeah, you're not acting tsundere.
いつものエリカが
I sniffle out your lies.
君だけのエリカでしょ。
Everything's going fuzzy.
私、君にお願いがあるの。アカウントのパスコード教えて。
Can you tell me your account password? Not really, because my account was hacked like 5 months ago. Sorry.
いいでしょ？教えてくれたら私
Jesus.
君に何でもしてあげる。
甘い夢を見るのはそこまでだ。やれ、無限ドラモン。
Oh, you goes here. It's just so weird. I will wake up with like 15 meters of wood. In cyberspace, everything is possible. So basically, I look like someone sticked Pinocchio in my pants and he lied a lot. That's basically what's going on right now with my character.
やあ、目は覚めたかい？危ないところだったね。
夕ご飯。
君がアジトを突き止めてくれたおかげだよ。ヘイ。でも無茶をしすぎたみたいだね。君の先走り癖には困ったものだ。心配する仲間の身にもなってほしいよ。
夕ご飯。ザクソンの夕ご。
お前がドリーミンのリーダーだな。
Oh my god, it's that song! Finally! Finally we heard this song. Yeah, we have the helmet on and the song is playing. It's like we are home. Ocarina side chat. We are finally home.
お前たちの悪行もここまでだ。僕たちハッカーの楽園で好き放題した罪、ここで償ってもらおうか。
あらあら、自分たちのお砂場を荒らされたから怒って抗議しに来たってわけね。お友達までたくさん揃えて立派ね。でも大人を舐めすぎなんじゃないかしら。
Oh god, Phantomon.
ファントモン。そうか。お前が催眠で夢を見せていたんだな。相手の意識を揺るがしてアカウント情報やパスコードを聞き出していたわけだ。
デジモン風情がここまでのことをするなんて。
ただのデジモンではないというわけだ。
大人には大人のやり方があるのよ。子供がどれだけ集まろうが私たちの敵ではないということ 思い知らせてあげるわ。
Look how weirdly detailed this Phantomon is, for example. Like, this is how weirdly designed this game is. I mean, like, it designs the right things because it designs the Digimon to look good. Because you see, all these character models are like fairly plain, but on the Phantomon, the emblem, the skull emblem, is like has like a metallic shine to it, which is weird because the bracelet from the woman, for example, is just plain, and also all the other things on all characters are just plain and not like, you know, designed to look good or designed to you know, reflect light or whatever. But this Phantomon, for some reason, has like light effects to it. So weird. Like, it's cool, you know what I mean? Like, that is a neat detail because they want to, yeah, they spent the budget wisely, exactly, yeah. They want the Digimon to look cool, and I feel like that's interesting detail, like, to even, like, notice this in a cutscene.
子供に分別の一つも見せるのが本当の大人ってもんじゃないのかい。君たちはこの電脳空間にはびこる癌そのものだ。
How does Yugo know her, like, birth? How is it called? Zodiac sign. Oh, does he know that she is a Cancer? Maybe she is a goat, or like a virgin or whatever. How did you know she is a Cancer? That's weird. He knows. Here we go. 30 points. Oh, it's like a tiny battle again. It's like a tiny battlefield again. Why are they giving me this? Yeah, go down here now. Bye. I guess the middle arena will be very heavily like fought over. We have to push them back quite a lot though. Yeah. Yeah, and they forced me to go here with my character. Okay. Let's try to delete him. Also, oh yeah, last time the question was, why do I not use my drum hammer or like my signature attack with like Gargomon? Is it not like, if I would use my signature move, it would only do like 2 times the damage? And because I use Saint Knuckle, it does 3 times the damage because I get the data type bonus and also the elemental bonus? Is it not like that? Yeah, only times 3 if the virus is enemies a virus in the dark type. Yeah, this is why I use Saint Knuckle, because Saint Knuckle is against virus, because I'm against dark types. So I was not wrong there. But I don't know, of course, I don't know if like it was the better. Lorraine is going to sleep now. Painkiller's going there. Work. Oh. Yeah, you go to sleep. I hope you can get some rest in. And I hope you had a good birthday so far. Oh, I couldn't beat them? Oh, that's kind of sad. But you use it against viruses that were in dark type? Why you have to be a smartass about this now? Oh, they're all attacking me. Okay, that's smart, kinda. I should have like blocked the way for now. Okay, lesson learned. Yeah, the real party's on Friday. Nice. You will crush. You will be the party pooper. You will do everything. You will like have the biggest party ever, and you have balloons and cake, and maybe a clown. Cakes, balloon, and clown for your birthday party. Okay, he will just go over her slot. Okay, that was not... I mean, that was not too strong then. Interesting. At least these, how do you call them? I guess these battles, they try to like do everything they can to like destroy me. Ultra long combo, achievement get. Did nothing for me. He's still alive for some reason. I guess I will only kill him then. The music is good in this though. Really enjoy the music. I can't kill her. I guess I can beat her, so I guess I move forward. Huck. Okay, we have this. We have this in the bank. Nice. Oh, respawning takes a turn? Why didn't she? Oh yeah, respawning takes a turn. That's convenient. Kid song. And 32-0. Domination served. Also victory. It's called I Got the Clap. Oh god. I have a good thing for you too, Chad. I have a new meme. I mean, that's an okay lyrics, I feel like.
やっぱりお子様だわ。悪いのは私たちだけじゃないわ。簡単に悪用されるね。
Oh,
その脆弱さ
we're not the bad ones in this. Eden is just so easy to abuse. Ah, yes, I understand that. Only because you can bend laws to your own will and you use the system for your own gain. Yes, you are bad. It's so easy.
あなたたちが憎むべきはこの弱っちい電脳世界。
消えろ。二度とエデンを歩くな。
If something is easy to do, it means it can't be evil. Basic common sense. Oh, I stole this money from a grandma. It was easy. It was not a crime. I mean, she could have protected it better with her like hand-to-back kung fu. She didn't. Did Machine Run delete the human right now? What? Okay, you better run.
あいつら。
気にしなくていいよ、フェイ。奴らのアカウントデータはハッキングで盗んでおいた。どこに逃げても無駄さ。あとこのエデンにいる限り僕たちから逃げるなんて不可能だからね。さあ、
I mean, if you hack their account information, I feel like you can also like track them down in real life. But
ご苦労だったね。
夕ご飯こいつはどないしましょう。一丁前に威嚇してはれますわ。いっそ消去しちまいましょうか。
Also, it's weird. I feel like that they don't go into the basic concept of Digimon Tamers, kinda. You know, if you watch Digimon Tamers, that's the season with Gilmon, Terriamon, and Renamon. They state in the beginning that they like delete other Digimon to like consume their data to like get stronger. I feel like why is this not a concept? I mean, like yes, they stated this is like kind of bad, but why don't they like implement that into the Eden thing? Because I feel like, you know, most of them think like Digimon are only data, so it would be like, it would make sense from that standpoint to like, oh yeah, you know, I just eat another program gets stronger, good.
仕方ありまへんわ。デジモンを裁く法律なんであらしまへん。かといって野放しにしたらまたどっかのバカを捕まえて同じような犯罪に走るかもしれへん。
いや、そんな逃げは許さない。デジモンであっても人間であってもエデンを荒らした罪は同じだ。法で裁けないのなら僕が裁こう。
I am the law. I never knew there was anything like that here. Me neither. I've never seen it before. Is it an avatar? It's not moving at all. It gives me the creeps. Let's get out of here.
君は今回本当に役に立ってくれたね。リュウジには僕からよく言っておくよ。
Can I have my memory up now?
おいできましたアバターの完全凍結とは恐ろしいことを思いつくもんどすな。夕ごはんあの状態じゃ意識はあっても手も足も動かせまへん。
Yeah, this is really cruel punishment,
持ち
man.
主のハッカーより
何？反省の色が見えたらちゃんと元に戻してあげるさ。僕もこの裁き君は不満かい？
Yeah, whatever. I'm a hacker too.
そう思ってもらえるなら 嬉しいよ。僕はエデンを作った人たちの思いを知っている。彼らは大勢の人たちの幸せを願ってここを作ったんだ。ドリーミンのような連中はエデンを悪事に利用している組織のほんの一部に過ぎない。相手が人間だろうとデジモンだろうと関係ない。エデンを汚す輩は僕が滅ぼしてみせる。たとえ自分が悪になってもね。
Yeah. Okay, he states he's just basically Batman. Okay. He just confirmed this by now. Okay. I was making fun of that situation, but now he's like straight on, like, I am the law. I am the shadow in the night. No, he's not Darkwing Duck. Humans study at places called schools, right? Do you go to school? No, and I don't have a mom. Stop. 3 cases? What? Give me my memory up. Thank you. Careful now, Nomemon. Getting a bit personal there, yeah. Tell him. Yo, the kingly person can eat tonight. That's good. Oh god, Koilamon lost an item. Run. Come to Papa, delicious memory up. Nom nom noms. Also, why do I get another farm development kit? Okay. I feel like we should do this one. I feel like we should do this one for sure. Have you used your memory? Have you used your memory? Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Meta Greymon Blue. Looks like a disease. Increase attack power by 15% though. That's not too bad. Revenge Flame. What? Take a stance that counters any physical or magical attacks. That's an interesting skill. That's an interesting like special move for sure. Yeah, I was greedy for that memory up. I was like needy for this too, so of course I remembered. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I robbed your position. Can Giga Chat even evolve? No. Oh, he will like devolve again. Leviamon. Was it not one of the legendary like super? What's his ABI? His ABI is. Oh my, look, we could do this! We could do this! It's crazy! Yeah, he's one of the 7 sins, yo. Well, we could have this. Nullifies stat reduction effects. Yo, that's pretty good too. So my ABI is 12th. So we could go back down. We could go back down with Seadramon for now. And go up with Gargomon as a change. Maybe go into Adramon. Okay. And then like bring Gargomon up to Rapidmon. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Ooh, I can go into Metal Garurumon? Nice. Nice. What was Gaiomon again? Oh, this one. Yo, that was. Oh, that's so cool too. I liked that Digimon. Yeah, I remember. EBI 40. Haven't discovered that one yet. Interesting. It's always so interesting, like that I have like Digimon that I never like even touched, right? Oh, we're going into Black Kingdom Emon? Increases foe drop rate of items. I go into Monsaemon, that's a cute one. Like going Nomemon True Route, kinda. I don't know if like Monsaemon is True Route, to be honest. I only talk shit. Everything else is still on standby. As I said before, I don't want to make the stupid mistake to just get some Digimon in just for the sake to like have Digimon. I want to, if I want to like load Digimon, they need to be cool. Oh. Huh? I guess I'm here now. Tomorrow is the grand finale at the National High School Programming Championship, in which the most highly skilled student go head-to-head. This year's finalists are Nishinomori High School and resigned champion Inoden High School. These long-time rivals have been alternating championships for the last 7 years, but who will take the crown this time? I wonder who will win this year. What do you think? I don't know. You could show more enthusiasm. The whole school's fired up. It's not that I'm not interested, it's just that the standard's not that high. Erika was already building programs like that halfway through elementary school. You know she is a special case. What is it with you two? I used to go to Inoden High School. Oh really? That's cool. Maybe that explains a little bit why I have like a basic skill in programming, I guess. That was a neat hint into like, oh yeah, you know, I've come from a school that is like apparently good at programming. See? I like those hints. Those hints are fun. One new case added wrong. I have to find an item that was dropped in Zaxxon forum. Are you crazy? Let's see what he was like. Let's see what he dropped on the floor. Very you know. Let's see. What did you drop, my man? Well, if it isn't the hacker I've heard about, you sure keep me waiting. You've out to find that important thing I lost, aren't you? Lucky for me. I ought to be in the Saxon forum. If not, well, I've got absolutely no idea. You okay? Is it behind here? someone's property. I wonder which one is this someone. That's it. That's the one. Ah, yes. That pesky reward. Have no fear. I'll send it along right away. Oh, okay, bye. Lobmon is max level. Ooh, that's a good news. That's a good news. I do this real quick. Yeah. So I don't have to like log out and stuff and go to the Digi farm from there, blah blah blah. So we do this a little bit more time efficient this time. This is the natural, like... Is Lobmon... This is Lobmon's natural, right? Yeah, it's the same data type. Yeah. Cam is 25, level 16. We can also go into Black Gatomon. Which I know we did, but I don't know if we like did everything after that. Hey, I wonder. Cam is only 25. So why is he max level, by the way? Is he max level? Oh, how can you increase max level again? Is it also like through the ABI? Yeah, now it's 28, okay, so now we can reach Black Gatomon. Oh, with ease. With ease! Motimon. Okay. Got someone's property. Best quest in the whole video game, by the way. Just wanted to point that out. Spawn Digimon. Spawn item to find next to that Digimon. You created a quest. GG. There are in Demon's Den. Show them the penalty for greed. Okay. In your opinion, it should be part of the main questline? Yeah, true. It was yeah, I mean, we visited the Zaxxon forum, so why not make Koelamon, you know, one of the OG, you know, like. Main characters from this game. Also, it's so weird, like, oh yeah, we found a blacklisted hacker. Yeah, all these hackers are kinda blacklisted. What is with this billiard, with this pool table? You think this is cheating? I feel like that's cheating when the balls float. Whoa, your Digimon are awesome. Can I have them? Huh, no. Come on, hand them over. Fine, I just have to take them from you. Okay. Not with these freaks, I'm sorry. But your dreams and hopes are denied. Ow. Golden Triangle! Get beamed on! Okay. I try to use Revenge Flame here. Revenge Flame. Oh, it looks cool though. And now nobody wants to attack him. Yeah. Okay. understandable, I guess. He just did that. He just did the attack on him. Period.
なんとかなったね。
Okay, I surrender. I won't steal anyone's Digimon ever again. Yeah, you better do that. You better not do that. You naughty, naughty hacker, you. You shoot your hacking skills for good. Hello, here's your mom speaking. Please do not please do not bring dishonor on your family or on your cow. Thank you. Speed boost. Teach them a lesson. Is this like a three-way fight? It's going to be a group battle. You? I cannot nope out of this? No! I don't want to do this. I don't want to date these freaks. Can someone remember when I last saved? It can't be that long away. Maybe it is, though. I know, I don't want to do this, no! Moshi mosh! Before the battle? Okay. Oh, I hate these games, chat. They're just like... Oh my god, this is so bad. The game just crashed. It's... Oh my god. These like old games. These like old games, and especially these like unstable game ports. Oh my god, it's unplayable. It's unplayable, to be honest. Bernard will not return to the... Oh, there we go. Unplayable. I wish they would like tell me beforehand that there's a group battle, but then again they didn't state a place to find him in, so I guess that was my hint, huh? That's a good emote, by the way. That's a fantastic emote. I was thinking about a new emote too. What do you think, guys? Lend me an ear. You know our Wealth Keeper, right? You all love the Wealth Keeper. You all need the Wealth Keeper in your life. What about a Wealth Keeper getting hit by a rolled newspaper? Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying. Shoot water at him, yes! I'll chip him down now, it's okay. Okay. I will remember this. I will remember this. So I will not do the same mistake again. Give me my rewards! Correct, black, silver. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see, I see. Let's see if there is some cool on the Digi market. Yeah, that one was kinda cool. Eh. Well, then again, I want to train my own Digimon. Let's save here. And then... and then what? We're getting on one new machine after another here, even the latest capsule toy machine. Cool. I wonder if I mean, I can get things in here. Things which mean I can get my medals sorted out. It's interesting that my game states I don't need this right now, so maybe there will be a point when I go back into the agency. I love how he is like, oh yeah, I give you money for your medals, and you give them like 1,500 medals, and you're like, yeah, here's €1. Here's 1,000 yen. You can do like one phone call now. Choose wisely. Bye. Like, I don't know, like, are these caps? I feel like this is like nothing. Brave point. Giga Chat is growing fast, chat. He's expanding. Correct me if I'm wrong there, by the way, but I feel like 1,000 yen is not too much. What are you selling? What are you selling? What are you buying? Okay, she's the same as my trader at home. I could also bring items onto my Digimon by now to like improve them just a little bit. Critical attachment plus 15% crit? What, excuse me? I guess I go for speed and I go for HB for now. And for you I go for attack and Morse and crit. The big crit. Oh yes, 3 slots. Okay, you go for int for sure. speed and crit. Okay. I feel like that's a little bit better at least. You know, slight improvements, but improvements nonetheless. Now we do the last, and now we do the task. I wonder when I get like more access to like more people to like fight with, because the game states I have like page 1, so I feel like we get like more people that can actively be in my domination battle groups, whatever that means. Whatever that means. Domination! Excuse me, I have to go to the phone real quick. Quiz time. What was Ryuji's partner Digimon when you first met him? Cyberdramon. I know these things, don't question me. Oh, what does Wingdramon? Oh, that's a... No. That's a no. We go back to Mingrasi-Dramon, I guess. Yeah, for sure. As soon as we can. Soon. I just wanted to check. Oh yeah, this is the one thing I want to again more critique. I don't like when you log out that you like stand up from your PC immediately. I don't know why you're not like popping up in this menu. That would be a little bit more convenient. I guess it has something to do with like how he loads the PC and how he loads like and checks for cases and for updates and stuff. So I feel like it has a use, but it's just like, you know, it's a little bit inconvenient, that's for sure, because I always think it is that way. Especially when I go to the Digilab, I'm like, yep, I'm back in the menu now, and then I'm like, why am I here? Why am I standing here? I need your help at the high school programming finals. Let me know if you can help. You are like a kid. And he's like asking me, he's from my school. What? That's awkward. I don't recognize the name, but she must know me. What should I do? I mean, like, call her, man. What's the matter with you? You look like you're seeing a ghost. You accidentally took a case from an Inoden high school student. I see, the school thinks you're some kind of malicious hacker. I understand how it might be difficult to meet with the client. I know. How about I talk to her for you? No. Cool, I do it now. Hello, are you with Hudi? I'm Kuraji, she's hot. President of the Inoden Digital Club, she's hot. Pleased to meet you. How can we help? We need someone to provide backup for the programming championship tomorrow, huh? I thought professionals weren't allowed to take part. The rules say academics and hackers are allowed to act as advisors. Okay. Are hackers criminals now or not? Why is there like a rule that says that hackers can be advisors? Execute Order 66 on your program code. Yes, kill the young ones. Why can't you have a hacker as an advisor? Like how all these characters act like the main character isn't wearing his safety helmet. I mean power helmet. Yeah, true. Could people hired for backup really be considered advisors? It's a bit of a gray area, but we are in a difficult situation. We have reliable information that Nishi Nomori High School is planning to sabotage the finals. Oh my god, hacker wars! Good hackers are a real thing. I mean, yeah. I mean, even in real life, that's a real thing. Yeah. But is it like a good hacker kind of like a, you know, like a superhero? Like the villains will always, you know, use more of their powers. It's like a Jedi and a Jedi and Sith situation. Like, you know, a Jedi has all these like cool tricks, but then a Sith has like all these cool tricks and more. They can like shoot lightning and they're evil and stuff. And I guess they have face paint and call them Darth Maul, I guess. So, I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know, like, is a good hacker, like, limited of using their skills? Is this like a Batman kind of thing? You cannot kill? We don't know any details, but the reputations of both schools are on the line. Because we've been alternating championships for so long, and they were the runners-up last year, they must be determined to win this year. They are likely to resort of any means necessary. I hope our fears are unfounded, but... Nice butt. She has a cute butt too. It's better to be safe than sorry. In that case, we'll do it. You basically just need bodyguards, right? Thank you. See you tomorrow. You okay with that? No. There's no turning back now. I'll help. I can't ignore a damsel in distress. This is why I was against him being on this case. And now he's in flirt action mode again. More power. Oh yeah. Taya. I thought you were like sleeping already. And being a secret bodyguard sounds like fun. You didn't say anything to the cat emote getting like... What about like a wealth keeper getting hit by a newspaper roll? You think that would be a cute emote? Ryuji isn't here. Where did he go? Never mind. Let's invite Erika. I think she's free. She's not free. She's a lady. The grand finals are about to start. Contestants, please take your places. Sounds cool. Yeah, we stand around here now. Cool. Why would you ask me to come to this? You're free, right? And Ryuji's nowhere to be found. We might need an extra pair of hands. I'm not interested in some high school competition. Me needs more emote slots. Make me a partnered streamer then. It's easy. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you want to do that, but if we need more emote slots, that's the only way. Because I reached my maximum already. So I am truly sorry. Or the other option is you go all in for tier 3 super sub. Get 2 more emotes. Yeah, that's all I can offer you for now. Sorry. I'm a bad streamer, I'm sorry, I cannot offer you more for... this is what I mean, like, I want to, like, offer you more for, like, the basic subscription on Twitch. I want to be like, yeah, I can, like, you know, have, like, 20 emotes for that, but at the moment, I am not. So, I'm working on this. Put them all on better Twitch. No! Easy! No! I'm not interested in some high school competition. Sabotaging the opposition doesn't sound like that big of a deal. High school kids these days actually have some pretty good skills. Some of them have created some interesting programs. Why? Do I want to go into the basic concept of like, if I make everything free, I will never find supporters again? Like, I don't know, the basic concept, if I create emotes, they cost money to make. Sorry to like dwell into this, I guess, but I guess it was demanded to go into this. And yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, of course I want to create emotes, of course I want to get them made, and of course I pay my artists good for emotes. So but I also... Our emotes now, yeah, it's like, I don't know, man, it's like the concept of like... I'm sorry, like, I don't know how to like say this in a better way, especially because of like English is not the best when it comes to like good, like weird topics, I guess. It's like, yeah, I would never put my newest emotes or new emotes I create on Better Twitch TV. I feel like old emotes that we will not use anymore or we sorted out, yeah, they can go on Better Twitch TV. I don't have like troubles with this, but the more I go forward into the future, yeah, if you had like old ones that you want me to have on Better Twitch TV, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. But you know, going forward into the future, I feel like the emotes we create on the channel get better and better, and I don't want to create a new emote just to check it out. Like, again, someone has to, like, you know, create it, and someone needs to, like, pay the artist and stuff like that, and it's like for this channel, every bit of money that goes into the channel goes into the channel, so I try to make the best out of it. I'm sorry for this talk, I guess, I don't like this talk because most people will not understand the fine line between you can, like, use all of Twitch for free and nothing costs you anything, but, you know, there has to be a thin line because someone has to maintain the channel. And, you know, it's like hard to talk about this because some people get upset about this, and some people don't want to talk about this and don't want to hear about this, and they want to have it for free, and that's their right and their, you know, and that's no problem with me. But again, I cannot make everything free because someone has to bring in the money for it. I'm sorry to say this, but this is how the world kind of works. I'm sorry. Sorry for this, like, weird, heavy real-life money topic. Apologize. It was a little bit requested. I guess we cleared this out kind of okay. Yeah, we lose rewards and supporters. That's a good. Thank you. So I was, like, reading over this. Yeah, this is a good like summarize for the situation. Like, yeah, you lose the rewards for supporters. Yeah, tis what it is. Yes, yeah, it's kind of. I feel like if you like the content, and I speak like in, you know, if you like the content and you can afford it and you are okay with the Twitch terms, because some people want to maybe, or like want to support the streamer but don't necessarily want to support the platform the streamer is on, which I also can relate to. So I can see all these things. So again, if you want to support the show, everything you do while you're here is supportive. So if you follow the show and hang around, it supports me, of course, and it will make my PP bigger and also my channel. That's cool. But if you want to go more out, and I feel like for the amount of time I stream on Twitch, I stream like 120 hours per month, kinda. I feel like if you can be around for some of that time and you enjoy it here, I feel like the subscription fee is not that high. Especially in Germany, it's like quite affordable. Whatever that means to you, because it's like a, you know, it's like a, how do you call this? Yeah, again, it's like you don't have to do this to, like, consume the content. Again, it will get rid of ads and stuff like this, which is not bad. Especially now, because there's, like, random ads popping up that no one has control over, which is kinda meh. If that happens. So yeah, again, everyone who supports the show in any way, sitting around and watching it in silence in lurk mode, is also supportive and also supporting the show. Don't you worry about anything. I thank you all for supporting the show, whoever can afford it in any way possible, in time, in real money, or in, like, sharing your favorite moments on your social media platforms. Whatever you do, thank you so much for it. But some things, sadly, I cannot make fully for free because I still want to. I still have the, you know, basic idea to, like, maybe get partnered, maybe make more out of Twitch, and for this I need to make good things for supporters, so to support the channel has some kind of benefit to it. And this is what Sayo said, so we can bait to that. Sorry for the interruption again. We will, more love push, more love push! We will go now on with the Digimon show. Thank you for hearing me out on that topic. You just like all the hoosel and boosel, as Erika says. Are you always hoodie? Oh, there she is. Thanks for coming. Wait, don't you need to get rid of that contest? They just call the contestants. I'm not on the team. I'm kind of like the coach. I'll give them support. I'll be keeping a close eye on Nishinomori High School with you during the competition. You're taking this really seriously. That's how much I care about this contest. If we can pull this off, we'll be the first team to win 2 consecutive championships in 7 years. Well, if it isn't Kuraji. Also, full disclaimer before I forgot this. If I forgot to tell this beforehand, I am not native English. And when it comes to explanations and stuff that go on my mind that I want to translate into words, sometimes I mess up. And I cannot really get to the point because I guess of a little bit of a speech barrier, of like maybe of a language barrier. Yeah, I hope everything was okay there, and so just so you know, it's not a, you know, I don't want to, you know, have any excuses, but sometimes it happens that I like miss my point. And I realized I should like maybe say this from time to time. What are you doing over here? The contest is about to start. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. If you have like old emotes you want to have back on the show or like have on better Twitch TV, yeah, give them into the feedback channel, please. Because that would be a good use of the emotes, because they just sit there, do nothing. And I feel like these, again, the old emotes deserve love for sure. So yeah, if we have to like, if we can to move them, if we can move them into better Twitch TV, I would love to do this. So it was a no on new emotes, but it was not a no for old ones, because I love the old ones. I could ask you the same thing. I'm just here to wish you luck. I hope it's good. It's a good contest. I just hope nothing goes wrong. He says, with his smug face and his glasses. That was Shin no Nome, president of the Nishinomori Digital Club. Oh my god. He's clearly plotting something. He wasn't actually subtle about this. He's not on the team either. If they do anything, he'll probably be the one behind it. Their most likely target is the server that controls the program we built. I'll send you the URL. Championship control server, okay. I'm counting on you. Yeah, I guess we should be bodyguard there then. I feel like it's so cool. Basically, we are physically inside the digital world, so it's like a Mega Man Battle Network, but you are the one in the network. It's like cool. I like that. I guess we just have to wait for them to make their move. Hey, where's Nugget? Behind you. What are you scared of? It's not as if the digital club members know who you are, do they? And you are not doing anything wrong, man up. Okay, hi, I'm here. I had to adjust my brain helmet, sorry. Safety procedure. I don't get you. Why take this case if you're so afraid to see people from your high school? You're too soft for your own good. Aww. If you're that worried, you don't need to get too close. Just hide here and keep your eyes peeled. That is true too, yeah. Relax. If anything happens, I'll deal with it. And if you get caught on camera, Erika will use her hacking skills to remove all trace of it. Don't speak for me, although I could do that. She could do that. Time for round 1. Oh, it started. It's best of 3. Both teams are off to a great start. Oh, Nishinomori has just slipped behind. Inoden has the advantage. Inoden's doing well. If nothing unexpected happens, this will be the easiest case ever. Oh, what's this? It looks like something's gone wrong with Inoden's program. The tables have turned. It's anyone's match. So something has gone wrong. Okay, let's get to work. This is the server URL. I mean, why did we not send one to the URL to like guard that from the beginning, I guess? You know. There will be a domination battle. There will be a domination battle going on. Yeah. Koromon is max level. Cyberdramon is correct. Amazing. I am amazing, thank you. Oh, I can still go wherever I want. That's good. I go here first. Because I want to use the computer over here, the access point, to dial into the digital app. Get my Kogomon going. Fish butt for better Twitch TV. I mean... we could do the fish butt emote, yeah. If you don't remember fish butt, he's like one of the minions you have in Lufia too. Cool. Oh, there's a golden Umemon. I have cat butt. Platinum Sukamon. Ah, that's the experience gain in battle one. Okay, okay, I see, I see. We're getting somewhere at least. Okay, nothing new here, and I cannot do my party Digimon right now. Even if I wanted to, there's no room in my memory. My brain is too small. Need memory up. Domination battle. This is the Inoden Digital Club's server. This is bad. They're taking over the whole thing, huh? Nice. Now take control of their entire server. It's the president of the club, and he's brought some hackers to take over the server. That's bound to cause a program error. The client's prediction was right. Yeah, why are we not waiting in here then? The ones who were with Karaji just now, looks like she's hired some bodyguards. She knew exactly what you were planning. We're caught you red-handed, so make it easy on yourself and come quietly. Please. Why? We can't just deal with you here. Hackers, I've got another job for you. Beat these guys to pulp. I mean... oh yeah, the average hacker guy. Surprised to see us? Who are you? What? Don't you know? We're the Sato triplets. I'm Ichiro, the oldest. I'm Jiro, the middle one. I'm Saburo, the youngest. We're the most feared hacker team in under Kulon. Are you? Oh, I'm shaken, I guess. Well, if Erika's never heard of you, no one has. Looks like this case will be a walk in the park. Shut up! Don't underestimate us. Ichiro! They are that famous Hootie team. The youngest, the ones even Yugo and Zaxxon raves about. Raves? He raves? Nice. We should ask for their autographs. Maybe they'll let me shake their hands. Cut that out. You want them to think we're amateurs? Where's your pride? Excuse me, I'd like you to deal with them sometime today if possible. Oh, of course. If we can beat Hootie, everyone in Underkulon will know who we are. I mean, like, yeah, you are the average kids. You don't even have backwards caps. Come on, man. If you want to take the area back, you'd better do it soon. Otherwise, Inoden will lose because of the program error. Yeah. A bunch of clowns. I agreed. Oh yeah, Erika has like Warmon with her. Let's see the field. It's a fairly tiny field again. But it has a high plateau. Okay, I guess who controls the upper plateau wins. Erika only has Warmon? Oh, I see. That's kinda sad. And they all make their first moves. Of course we have disadvantage as always. Like, I would be surprised if we have, like, not disadvantage in every goddamn of these battles. It has almost no use to go up with Erika. Let's get the 5 points here. Let's get the 5 points here. He will get the 10 points for sure. Okay, if I can beat them, it will be kinda easy. If we cannot beat them, we have to see what's going on. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Giga Jet, destroy. Not bad. The problem is he's like guarding the exit, or like the going up part. So I need to take him down. I need to take him down. Let's do this. That was good. Black Pearl Blast! Nothing happened. But we defended our zone. Yeah, Erika isn't a pickle. I don't even want to like get Wormon into this. He has an Ice Devimon. Yeah, you be standby. Okay, let's do Thunderfall. Wormon is decent. Yeah, but I feel like I only have like one Digimon. I don't want to like go into attack mode right now. It's not like really useful. But I see that this battle can get... oh my god, I did such a... Oh no, it's okay. I did this move. I was like, why am we doing... I cannot beat him. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah. Oh, he's capable of killing stuff? That's good. Hopefully I can like make this happen at least.
It's my hacking business.
Just shut up. It's my hacking whatever he said. Fishes. Kurae! It's like Unimon is super strong. Oh, he is also guarding. This battlefield though is really hard to control. Let's try this then. If Wormon can beat stuff. Sticky net! Yeah, I feel like that's true. Okay, we should have it now, though. Yeah, we do this again.
ハッキング始めるよ。
Okay, that was good. I mean, they are tanky, so I'm not blaming her or whatever. She has only one Digimon. It's like, you know, even if she can kill one, it will not be enough to like bring someone from this position, so it's all good. Let's go here. Let's try to get this. Oh, we should be done. Tailhammer him. Nice. Hopefully Unimon has like a little bit of like power here. Yeah, it's not enough though. God damn. I'll go try though. Maybe no, Warmon will do the do. He will be super passive, just sitting there. But I have this one dude cornered, which is good. Marching fishes! Meh. Anti-sleep? Yeah, you better not sleep. You better not sleep on that attack. Boom! I said boom, but nothing happened. Try that again. Yeah! I feel like you can build like a extra domination team, kinda. He will be a pain in the butt. Oh, he's not. Okay. He's behaving. Yo, going for the kill. Warmon wins. Get 10 points. Boom. 26 plus 10, 30. Easy. Domination is in order. Yo. Okay, you activated it. You activated it. I knew there'd be strong, but not that strong. Come on, boys, let's regroup. Boys? Boys is that? Just you wait. This isn't over yet. I mean, it is. Those people were funny. Really? I thought they were boring. It wasn't too bad. I just heard from the client. Inoden won the first round. If they win the next one, victory is theirs. But I don't think they're hurt the last of them. We heard the last of them. Sorry. I agree, we'll stand guard here. Go and see how the competition is going. Why do they send me exactly? I can't believe Kuraji hired such a strong hacker team. Sorry, we're actually new to all this. It's fine. I hired another mercenary just in case something like this happened. Come on, show us what you can do. What? Inoden High School has won round 1. If they win round 2, they will be crowned this year's champion. Can they do this? Can they do it? So without further ado, let's start round 2. I guess I sleep now. I heard this Eden account was suspended and he was ordered to see the guidance counselor. I heard the teacher saying he's a hacker. We'd better stay away from him. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? You were in the days, are you okay? You're with Hootie too, right? Thanks for your help just now. You restored our server, didn't you? I knew Shinomune was behind it. How could he defile this sacred competition by stooping to such underhanded means? He wasn't always been like this. They dated. We went to the same junior high school. We got on well and used to build programs together. But since going to different high schools and being in this competition, he's become a different person. I thought we were friends, but I guess he didn't feel the same way. Maybe he wanted to impress you. Today I just need to focus on beating them fair and square. By the way, you look about the same age as me. Which high school are you going to? I don't go to school. Oh, it appears that in Noden's program has encountered another system error. Another error? It has to be this dude again. Moshi Mosh? Nugget, I can't believe it. He's with E. Who's he? Arata? Has something happened? I'll go with you. I only can think about Arata, to be honest. It will be another domination battle for some reason. Can just train really make you stronger? The farm again get 3 cases? What? Really? Wait a second, what? Yo, 3 new cases? I hope it's someone's property. I love these quests. Let's heal really quick. I don't know if you heal, if you need to heal or you get healed in the beginning of these battles, but let's make sure I'm full. No need of recovery. Good. SP attack B, nice. Do we investigate more? And we develop more. Oh, don't invest. I guess we double investigation. Double investigation going on, let's go. We will find any case. We will find every case in this game. I mean, the date ones are cool, I guess. So that gives the whole exploration Digimon farm a cool sidekick. Ah! What? Wait a second. What? Wait. They hired Ryuji? How? What a twist! Yo, you took your time. What the fuck is going on here? Don't you get it? Shinomura hired Ryuji. Is it? Are we? Why are we fighting against each other? Can we not? What? Like, huh? Can we not like do a anonymous vote on which side we are like wanting to help more? We can like just talk this over. He attacked his own goddamn sister. I care so much about my sister. That's right. I can't believe Hoodie's leader is on our side. Yeah, I cannot. A job is a job. What is this, Grandia 2? And the bird is like, a job is a job, Ryudo. Like, no. I don't want to be involved with the Church of Grandness. I hate these freaks. Job's a job. And then 40 hours later, you fight against God. For some reason, because you know, want to rescue both sides of your girlfriend. Weird. Church of Seros. Oh, serious? Thank you, Sensei. Now it's 1v1. You are amazing, Sensei. Please let me shake your hand, Sensei. Please stop that. Stop calling me Sensei. I never thought I'd fight you, but it's just work, nothing personal. Yeah, but both. Okay, which side pays more? We have to like sort this out in another way, right? You cannot be like in a mercenary group and be like, yeah, I fight against my own mercenary group now. That sounds like this is not part. Your leader decides which cases you take. So you cannot be like, oh yeah, 15 people of my mercenary group fight for this side and 15 for the other side. Let's shoot each other. Like, what? No! Quitting jobs like that gives you a bad name. Okay, other question. Why is not our leader giving us a heads up on which goddamn case he's like taking? Because he was not around when we took this case. You mean this is just a coincidence? Like we took the case at the same time? I mean, I understand that if you quit the job, it gives you a bad name. Again, just as I just stated, and as the other guy stated, we are mercenaries as hackers. So I guess we want to finish the task. I understand that concept. But again, you cannot. But then again, you cannot like fight against your own group, because then if I beat the leader of my own group now, would that not empathize that my group is like totally chaotic and shit? Because there will be talk about our group, that our group is not good. Because one side will lose, so the losing side will talk shit. The winning side will talk shit about the losing side. The winning side will talk shit about the losing side, yes. So it will go against us either way. Quah? This is like a sideline. I sometimes take cases other than hoodie ones, just to make sure I don't lose my edge. I never knew that. Oh, he's not a hoodie guy now? So he takes like cases as his... Okay. Okay, now I understand this. So we are hoodie and he's just he. We never asked. Okay. I thought like, because they stated like, oh, we have the hoodie leader. Erica, we can't do this without you. You totally trashed me just now. He could have at least held it back a little. I don't want to fight my brother. I don't want to see him lose. Wow. So it's okay if I lose. At least we stand a chance now that Nugget's back. You won't win this time, Ryuji. Okay. This has gone far enough. Huh? What do you mean? Seeing that amazing battle between you two just now, everything I'm doing suddenly felt so pointless. I just talked for no reason. I should have... whatever. Hiring other people to fight my battles for me is absurd. I can't argue with that. It took you long enough to realize it. Okay, pay me, please. What a twist. It's the twist of the twist. I'm speechless. I will shut up now. It really was an awe-inspiring battle. I was mesmerized by Ryuji Mishima's overwhelming tactics. And Chitose Imai's technical combat style was stunning. Yeah, but he lost. Whatever. See, it was exhilarating. It reminded me of the thrill I felt the first time I built a program. Sorry, Kuraji. I don't know what I was thinking. You've come so far since going to Inoden. Maybe I felt like I was being left behind. Yeah, he wanted to impress you. I said this. I know I shut up. Shush. I shush myself. I know I have no right to ask this, but will you let us complete in the final round? No funny business, I promise. This guy. I'd like nothing more. Sorry, can you cancel the rest of my case? Come on, the final round is about to start. I will not cancel the payment. Thanks everyone, I'll make sure to pay you later. And now we standing here. Nah, so is the case finished? Looks like it. What should we do now? If the clients say it's over, it's over. Come on, no way. I'm fired up now. They can't just leave us hanging. Forget about the case. Let's settle this amongst ourselves. Why do boys like fighting so much? Yeah. Good question. You will not find an answer. Let's fight! I don't mind either way. What do you think? Let's just calm down and go home. Let's settle this. Now you're talking. No, I'm not fighting my brother. Don't worry about me, Erica. Let me see what you're capable of. You shouldn't shy away from a challenge. Okay, if that's what you want. Huh? Fight again? Against Ryuji? No way. Don't be a scaredy cat. It's 3 against 1. No, I'm joining with them. What do you mean no? Let me remind you, you won't get paid for this fight. Fighting alongside Ryuji would be a dream come true. We don't care about the money. Instead of money, you all have to give us your autographs if we win. Okay. I really don't want to do this, sorry Ryuji, but I won't hold back. Excellent, give me everything you've got. I hope we will see Stingmon now. 35 points in 40 turns. The problem is he will just sitting in the middle. I will just ignore him. I feel like that's the best way to do this. Like, just don't go for him. Oh, it's 35 points, right? I guess I cannot sit around. I need this middle point. Maybe. Let's see. His team is okay, scary. $14-14. They just defend. Interesting. Will he be the one who's like walking around? I mean, I can beat this dude in one go, for sure. Hopefully. He was not strong though. I cannot defeat Gomamon here. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah. Will this end in a game over?
It's my hacking business.
I wonder. I wonder. Maybe this one is, maybe I made a mistake from the get-go. Because if he decides to like move left and right now, I mean if he decides to move left and right, I will just hold a point and he will not defend it, so I guess he cannot do that. I will just stand by here. And they will also stand by, which is okay for now. Oh, he's aggressive. Interesting. Okay.
ポートを任せて。
So I will play very defensive. Now I got him though.
お手柔らかにね。
The problem is I invested now to go onto the platform, which I think was the wrong play. This Gomamon is so tanky. I will not beat him again. What? Yeah. Even with a crit I couldn't beat him. Okay. No progress. For another turn then. Good. I didn't want to advance anyways.
一丁もんでやりますか。
Yeah, these Gomamon freaks are extremely tanky. My god. And he will attack Erika again, I guess once more. What should we do? Maybe I do this. Bro. I like to ride my chocobo all day. Oh, here we go. I mean, this is kind of what I want, right?
さあ、行こう。いっけー。
Yeah, this is kinda what I want. I will not beat him though, but he will not beat me for sure. Yeah, I will just do Revenge Flame. Okay. Good thing my defense was like higher. Getting these tiny points. He's not moving. He's trying to attack me once and more? Is he like crazy? Okay, attack charge. He totally lost that turn. Okay, one more turn I have him. The problem is I have to be aggressive against him now. But I have to like do the first move, okay. Not what I was planning.
さあ、行こう。いっけー。
Nice, okay. Spinning Needle is only 45 damage. I will go for the Hydro Water. Yeah! Hydro pump him away like a Pokemon. And I have him. Good, nice.
なんとかなったね。
Liberated. And you go up here. Got it. He will move forward 2 spaces now, because he's an idiot. Or he will just not do that, which is even better. Okay, bye then. What? Oh, 40 turns is like movement per? Oh my god, okay. Huh? So 40 turns is not 40 turns. I have like 3 turns every round? Where is my... Even their turns count? Huh? Okay, I downloaded the lore now. I know what to do. Oh, I didn't notice that, okay. I was like 40 turns is like a lot of time. But 40 turns is like nothing, to be honest. Let's get the points first. We have to do this, sadly. I don't have to like climb up. I don't have to climb up at all. I have to like pincer attack him. Get the tiny points with her. And he will like move towards my direction, of course. Oh, he will just immediate attack me. What is this move? Oh god, help. Oh god, help. Okay. That's good, I will AoE them. Okay, I will be a little bit more aggressive here than I was before. I will do this. I will do that. And I will do this. So I will like defend at least one time. The move limit does force you to think a little more. I mean...
It's my hacking business.
Yeah. The problem is these like battles will be heavily scripted. So I don't see exactly the thinking part. I see the experience. I mean, like, yeah, we have to be hyper aggressive. I mean, that's the thing we have to do, right? We have to like be hyper aggressive. Nice. It will not be enough to like make him stop, but we have him now, which means we win. Dominated, yes. Because the battlefield is so tiny, I feel like it will make... Like, tactical thinking is not required, because you just rush the points and then you just beat them. I feel like, for now, there's not much thinking required. It's just like, run. Especially now that I understand the turns. It's like, yeah, you have no time, you don't need to think, you just rush them down. And gank the most vicious target. Having Nugget on our side made all the difference. In terms of ability, that felt like us three against my brother. If it was a one-on-one fight, he would have won easily. Sorry we let you down. Don't worry about it, you weren't bad. I mean, yeah, you camper. I can't believe you just said that to us. You're our hero, please take us on your on as your apprentices. Please be our sensei, don't start that again. So Ryuji's got some new apprentices and I got to release my energy. It's all good. And I was sitting here and enjoying all of that. Got the master disc, whatever that is. After a thrilling competition, both teams finished this year's National High School Programming Championships with a win, a loss, and a draw. It will not be they're interesting on easy mode. I don't know if normal is easy, but yeah. Will the fields be bigger? Because again, if the fields are like this big always, I'm like, yeah, this will just hold positions and rush. Fend off the first attack, crush their hopes and dreams in the second. Let them move first, so they weaken their Digimon. I feel like that's a trick. Okay. The two teams ended the spectacular showdown by congratulating one another and shaking hands. I'm glad it all worked out, although I really can't condone the actions. I'm sure the pressure of the competition was partially to blame. I guess he should be commended for at least realizing the error of his ways. I don't know. But hey, both paid us, so it's pretty good for Hootie. Yeah, but please let not do anything like that again. Let the rest of us know if you take a case from somewhere else. You listening, Ryoji? Yeah. Yeah, it was dumb. I don't think he's listening. He's not listening. And I say one thing. I haven't seen him look this laid back for a while. Right, he seems more upbeat than usual. Okay, I see that. You think he looks as grouchy as usual? No way, what do you think, Erika? No, he's completely different. It looks like he had a great time. Yeah, sure. You mean like he's glad that someone's finally defeated him? Well, I hope he doesn't make a habit of losing. What are you staring at? Oh, he's just shy. Yes. I have mail. I will answer my fan mail real quick. Did you know this island has a rail? Yes, I know yeah. Quiz time! What color is the blade on Bao Hookmon's tail? Red? I have no clue. But as you expected this for today, I am out of time. I'm like a half an hour overtime, by the way, and I feel this in my bones and my body. I'm sorry to leave you, and I had fun today. I want you to know this. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like the content, please follow the show. Make it easy on yourself to return. And there's no stream tomorrow, but I will let you know on Discord when it goes on with the show. Yeah, as you may or may not know, overtime is not paid, yay. Yeah, overtime is not paid. The problem with the overtime is I have to stand up soonish again, and that sucks. So, yeah, whatever. Thank you again for being around. Again, yeah, as I just stated, check my socials. Thank you for watching if you were from YouTube. Thank you for watching live. Again, if you want to make it easy, please follow the show. Would mean much to me and would help me greatly to get more emote slots down the road. So thanks. Bye. Kiss you all. Maybe. On one cheek. You can choose which one. Bye.